Hello and welcome. So in this tutorial, we are going to modify our last programs to have processing here send a 0 or a 1 to Arduino, and then to have Arduino turn on an LED depending on whether it receives 0 or a 1. So let's start with processing. All that I really want to do right here is create like a bit of a window in the setup. So here we're going to draw a size, I don't know, 200 by 200. That there draws a window. Draws a window. So if I run this, we should be able to see, there it is, that is a little window. So that draws a little window, and then we're gonna have something happen if that window is clicked. Now, there is, instead of if port available, we can basically switch that and say if mouse pressed. If mouse pressed double equals to true. If mouse pressed is true, we can say that here. If mouse is pressed, then we can write a value in my port. So if that is true, I don't know, can open the curly braces here. We can my port dot write. I wonder if Control T works. Yeah, it does. Although I have to get rid of that Control T. You get rid of all the braces. The Control T does too much. We need to have more brackets. What are you joking about? Oh, no, the bracket's already there. So if mouse is pressed, that the brackets were already there. So if mouse is pressed, then we're gonna my port write, and we're going to write a string of 1. So then we're going to print ln so we're going to print it down here just to see if it's working, and this is what's going to go to the serial. So this is the key line. Send string quotation marks 1 to the serial. So, and if we don't do that, then we can I wonder how Control T does that. I don't know why you would indent this. Yeah, because they're not. So, otherwise, we are going to my port dot write 0. So we're either sending a 1 or a 0. Okay. So I need to make sure that, yeah, we need one more curly brace. Control T. All right. Everything looks in order. I prefer maybe this else to be like that. So right now, when we click this, we're sending a 1. Otherwise, we are sending a 0. In fact, if I wrote print 0 here, what you would see is an endless line of zeros when this program is run. Be 0, 0, 0, and then you press the thing, and now it's 1s, and then it's 0s, and then it's 1s, and so on and so on. So let's have a look at modifying this code so that we can read it and turn an LED on or off. So we can have a character val equals to, we can just store it as that. We can have an LED pin, and I can put that in pin 3. And I think that's all the variables we need. We need to go pin mode, LED pin is an output. All right, serial is working, but this time we're gonna need to check if the serial is available. So if serial.available, as I have already taught you, that is a true or false statement, and serial.available is a function, so it has to have these open close brackets. It returns true or false. So if serial is available, then we're going to do whatever it is that we're going to do. If it's available, we can read a value, and we can serial.read. And then depending on whether that value is 1 or 0, if val double equals to, and I think Arduino is going to be insisting on double brackets. If val double equals to 1, what then? Then we digital write LED pin to high. So you don't have to, and then you can else LED pin to low. You can put a little bit of a delay here, and you can make the brackets around if and else if you feel like. You can delay 10. So what this is gonna do is hopefully read that value from there and turn the lights on or off depending on whether this works out. So I'm gonna control T, see if I got too many or too few brackets. Now, everything looks good. Serial.read, I think that needs a semicolon. So, we need to upload this. Else, yeah, what am I doing? This is gonna work like this, I'm pretty sure, except I'm gonna put in the curly braces. We may have to stop that to upload this. Yay, finally. All right. So we don't have a pin yet. We don't have an LED. That should be really easy to accomplish. There we go. There's a resistor. We can test immediately if it's the resistor of the right dimension. Yes. Point you up there, son. So, what did we say? Pin 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Moment of truth. Not working. I don't know. You can put it, make it maybe match those up. I can add the open close curly braces. But I'm not really sure what the deal is. Oh, there it is. I click the mouse and the light goes on. Pretty cool, huh? So I guess I'm just going to do a little bit of an investigation here. I will use double quotation marks. And I'll upload that. And we gotta stop that. Make sure that works. I don't... Okay. Wow. So there you go. I don't know if... having it work like this would have done it. So no, processing uses single quotation marks, and you need to copy that over to Arduino. It turns out to be a very, very, very important thing. So Control T to line it all up, and we're gonna run it one more time. So remember to use single quotation marks. If you were printing it, single wouldn't work. But if you're reading it, for some reason, single and only single works. And line it up. Click. Awesome. So see you in the next tutorial where we're going to edit this code to try to make it a Boolean, to try to make it so that when I press the button, the light sort of switches its state. That'll be a fun thing to do.